Welcome to Antelope Gymnasium for senior night of men's volleyball, celebrating a 16-10 winning season, top 15 ranking in the nation, and saying goodbye to 4 of our seniors. It is sure to be an eventful and emotional night to cap off the successful volleyball season against the 17-11 Concordia Irvine Eagles. Let's take a look at the beginning of senior night. Here in Antelope Gymnasium, I'm Taylor Vaughn alongside Alex Larson.
Fletcher Like is the team manager and is the glue that holds this program together. He has been behind the scenes for 3 seasons and has been with the team every step of the way. He keeps stats during matches and practices, sets up camera equipment, and does team laundry, all without pay. Fletcher has been a tremendous asset to the growth of this program, and we cannot thank him enough. Please give a round of applause to Fletcher Like. Jacob Thibodeau, a transfer from Orange Coast College, comes to GCU from Huntington Beach, California. He has played in 10 matches this year and has the ability to get thrown into any game and make an impact. He's been a vital part of the team's success this season, as his work ethic and attitude in the practice gym has pushed the guys. Jacob will graduate with a degree in biblical studies and is joined tonight by his mother Robin and his girlfriend McKenna. Please give a hand to number 1, Jacob Thibodeau. Matthew Kinnebrew joined the Lopes this season as a transfer from Coach Matt Worley's alma mater, Juniata College. Kinnebrew hails from Ashburn, Virginia, and has been a very mature asset for GCU this season. As an opposite hitter, he has amassed 173 kills, including a season-high 18 kills against number 1 Ohio State. Matthew will graduate with a master's degree in business administration. Tonight, he is joined by his parents, Melvin and Sandra. Please put your hands together for number 25, Matthew Kinnebrew. Middle blocker Drake Silbernagel is from our very own Glendale, Arizona. Drake was a standout player on the ASU club volleyball team for 4 years and has made a seamless transition to Division I play at GCU. He pushed himself in the gym every day and challenged himself to expedite the learning process. The results have paid off, as he is a leader for GCU this season with 193 kills. Drake is studying for his master's degree in business administration and will graduate this April. He is escorted tonight by his parents, Julie and Dean, and his grandmother, Donna. Please give a warm round of applause for number 24, the Drake Silbernagel. These 3 seniors were a part of the program for only 1 season, but have left a lasting impression that will trend in an upward direction for this program. These 3 young men have been so valuable to the success of the Lopes this season. Last but certainly not least, setter, the General, Michael Milstein. Michael has been a leader of this team for the past 4 seasons. Michael is from Jerusalem, Israel, and has evolved into one of the best setters in the MIVA conference. He is a manager of the game and is the first one to get extra reps in the gym and in the weight room. He leads the Lopes with 920 assists and will graduate in April with a degree in exercise science from GCU. Please join me in thanking number 4, the General, Michael Milstein. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, please put your hands together for our 5 seniors. Fletcher Like, Jacob Thibodeau, Matthew Kinnebrew, the Drake Silbernagel, and the General, Michael Milstein. Joining the seniors and their families, Vice President of Athletics, Michael Vaught. Congratulations again to the seniors and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this evening's competition with the word of prayer. Tonight's prayer is led by Emily Fox, a freshman majoring in elementary education and a GCU cheerleader.
Dear God, thank you for this beautiful day you created for us. Thank you for bringing both the players and the fans here safely tonight, and I pray that you continue that safety throughout the game and the rest of the evening. We give this day and the rest of the day to you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, Emily. Fans, please remain standing as we now honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this evening by our very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of Paul Cook, and tonight his associate, Kevin Bach. Thank you.
Welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium. We once again want to congratulate the seniors here we have for men's volleyball. It's been an incredible season, and once again, welcome to GCU TV for the ending of the men's volleyball season. I'm Taylor Bond alongside Alex Larson. Alex, how you feeling about ending men's volleyball here in Antelope Gymnasium on senior night?
Oh, just a final tune-up here against the Concordia Irvine Eagles before the MIVA playoffs. Respectable season so far for the Lopes. 11-5 in the WAC, 16-10 overall, like you said. But it's good that they have this game before the playoffs start. They'll be ranked probably around third behind Ohio State and Lewis. So an important game to get some momentum and really tune up anything that you need to button down before playoffs start, and it really counts for all the marbles.
Absolutely. It's sure to be a good one this evening. And, of course, a big schedule that we've had this whole year, and to be able to come out with an overall 16-10 record so far and 11-5 in that MIVA conference. So, it's been a great year for Coach Matt Worley and the entire men's team. So it's going to be exciting for them to come out here and play one last game. Of course, they are guaranteed another home game in the postseason. So be sure to stay up to date on that and know that that is possibly going to be coming in the next few weeks as well. And of course, coming into this game this evening, the Concordia Irvine Eagles coming in 17-11. They've had an overall rough season here, playing big teams such as UCLA and USC. Cal Lutheran they had a big victory over, but most recently losing to Long Beach 0-3 before coming into this game against GCU. And of course, Alex, second meeting for these two teams. We came last time earlier in this season winning 3-1 over the Eagles. What do you expect tonight?
The Lopes obviously able to get that first visiting win on the road in Concordia Irvine, and that's when the Eagles were hot, so they were able to slow that run in early February. But you're going to see obviously all the seniors get in and get some fair playing time, but it's going to be the same intensity we've seen from the Lopes all season, and it's exciting because coming in the first time ever they've been ranked. This coming in number 15 after splitting two-game series with number 10 Loyola Chicago. So there's going to be a lot of energy here as they play for the first time ranked in the national rankings.
Absolutely. Very exciting for them to come in with that top 15 ranking. And, of course, that is by the American Volleyball Coaches Association. So very exciting for the Lopes. And, of course, we're going to go over our starters real quick here for the opposing team, the Eagles. We have Ryan Anselmo, Chandler Gibb, Hunter Howell, Jacob Weiser, Jonathan Fredney, Taylor Faludi, and Andrew Hammer here for the Eagles. The Lopes, we got everybody out there currently here getting excited for senior night. But going down here for our starting lineup for the Lopes, we have number 4, Michael Milstein, number 16, Colin Mosher, number 24, Drake Silbernagel, number 25, Matthew Kinnenbrew, number 5, Cody Williams, and number 14, Ashton King for your Lopes here. And we're just about to be underway here in Antelope Gymnasium.
Crowd still firing it on hand. It's good to see, just because it's the last game of the season, the support of the campus hasn't gone down, especially since it's senior night. Give these seniors something to remember, special to go out on. Final regular season of their careers.
Absolutely, and of course it's been a pretty big home schedule. They face some big teams here in Antelope Gymnasium, facing Princeton just a few weeks ago here in Antelope Gymnasium. And then of course those big 2-game series against the number 1 ranked team, Ohio State. And of course those games got to be in GSU Arena, so very exciting for the Lopes. Earlier in the season, they faced off in Hawaii, losing both of those games, but in the Honolulu, Hawaii tournament early on. But of course, back here for senior night, it's going to be Michael Milstein for your GCU serve. And the serve is underway. And just tipped off here, and that is going to be point for Irvine. It's going to be Gibb for your Eagles serve. Soft serve over there. Back over to Williams, and he's going to just get it in on that left corner there, Alex. He got a lot of vertical on there. Williams, still a younger player, but comes in with a lot of experience, a lot of dynamic play. Didn't see him start early on, but looking good tonight.
Yeah, he was able to, in this latter half of the season, come on and really bolster his numbers in the stat department.
And just as we're talking about him, he's going to have a little bit too much energy off of that serve and just get it out here. Irvine picking up their second point. And Zelmo here to serve for the Eagles.
Williams no stranger to serving aces there. 8 so far, but not quite.
Little volley here. Kinnenbrew out. Williams picking it off. Over to Milstein. He's going to be the one to get it over the net. Middle hit there. Down for the Eagles. That's going to be a big hit. That's just going to make it down. 3 points now for the Eagles.
A nice focus play and hustle play by GCU back there. Track that ball down and get it over, but
absolutely.
Eagles just finishing there and executing. Good job.
And Selmo here with a big serve. Over to Thibodeau. Mosher out. He's going to get it back over. And Selmo over to Hammer. Milstein out to King. And King is just going to have a little bit too much energy off of that one. Just as Williams did on that serve, that's going to be a 4th point here for the Eagles. And Selmo now with a concurrent serve here again for the Eagles.
A lot of excitement and energy from this Eagles team so far.
King struggling here. He's getting a lot of energy, a lot of momentum off that middle block, but he is going to go ahead and get that one out. And it is now Lopes 1, Eagles 5 here. A little bit of rough waters, Alex.
Just got to settle in here. Got to handle yourselves. Being the first time being ranked, got to know how to handle that pressure. Come out and play the same game you're used to.
A little back and forth play. Hammer will go for it again. It's going to be Predney that gets it over. And that's going to be Mosier there on the left side block. It's a little nice tip and dunk there for 2 points for the Lopes. 2-5 now here. They paused in the air for that one. Now a nice double block. Williams getting in on that block, but that is going to be a GCU point, I believe, here now. 10-11 in Antelope Gymnasium. Number 9, Jacob Weiser is going to come back in for the Eagles. Milstein now to serve. That's huge hit by Balduti, but it's going to go into the net for the Eagles. 11-11 now, tied up.
Yeah, missed time there, but a dangerous player. Definitely the ability to get kills, 119 of them so far.
Big play there by Anselmo. It's going to be Pradini that tries to get that one out, but GCU picking up its 12th point now, back in the lead, 12-11. Milstein with the second serve here of the night. A little too much effort there for Milstein. 12-12 now. It's going to be number 6, Chandler Gibb here for the Eagles. Thibodeau over to Milstein. King with a middle hit. Thibodeau with the pass over to Milstein. King is going to nail it down center court there. The Eagles looking to stress there, trying to reach for that one, but huge hit there by King. 13-12.
He's really been productive on the season. He's been able to produce as well as keep the airs down. 177 kills. That's good for 3.367 attack percentage. One of the highest on the team.
He ties with Shalev Sada for 9 kills there against Loyola last weekend. Mosier picking up 6 right behind them.
Yeah, but it was interesting to see how low the numbers were for kills, right? I mean, not even double digits for anyone in the last game against Loyola Chicago. Usually you see numbers up in the 15,
absolutely,
16, 17,
even,
right, even, and only 9 was the highest, so different to see that.
And that is going to be an attempt block by Mosier, but back over there for the Eagles, and they're going to get that one down. They now lead by 2, 13-15. And Selmo here for the Eagles with the serve.
Yeah, Concordia's been able to really capitalize on the blocks more than their opponent this season, about 25 more overall. So they worked the net pretty well.
It's going to be Ashton King here for the GCU serve in this first set, of course. First one to 25. Best 3 out of 5 here for collegiate men's volleyball. A little slow set there. Nice block by Silvernagle and Kennenbrew. Predney here tried to reach for that error, but King here now with the serve once again. All tied up, 15-15. Pretty close set here, Alex, for this first one.
8 kills for GCU, only 6 for the Eagles so far. Statistically trending towards the Lopes.
Kiddenbrew here with the down and out, 16-15. Now we have a timeout, and we'll be right back after this.
Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
And welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium. A close first set here in Antelope Gymnasium on senior night, 16-15. An exciting game that we wanted to see. Some back and forth play between two teams that, of course, met earlier in the season. GCU ultimately winning that series 3-1. So we knew it was going to be a close game here tonight, Alex.
At GCU, of course, celebrating senior night, and the 4 seniors, Thibodeau, Kennebrew, Silbernagle, and Milstein, all significant losses, key roles within this Lopes team and what they have done in becoming the first ever ranked GCU Lopes men's volleyball team.
Absolutely, receiving quite the honor, ranked number 15 in the nation by the American Volleyball Coaches Association. So big honor. King now with the serve over to Hammer. Huge hit by Valduti, ultimately picking up the point. Williams with the effort up the bleachers there to save it, but 16-16 now. And it's going to be number 7, Hunter Howell, here with the substitution. Valduti here for the Eagles with the serve.
2 Eagles with 3 kills. That'll be Predney and Valduti.
17-16 here. Kennebrew with the serve. Of course, if you're just joining us here at Antelope Gymnasium, it's getting pretty exciting. Senior night bringing quite the crowd. Kennebrew now with a big serve over to Murphy. And that's going to be out here, of course. Number 6, Chandler Gibb, trying to reach for it in between the bleachers there. Kennebrew here with another serve. Huge toss that he has. I think that's what brings such momentum, is that large toss that he gives. But ultimately, it's going to be out. 18-17. Lopes still leading. Predney of the Eagles now to serve. Williams with a nice tip over to Predney. Out to Hammer. Back here. Gibb over to Predney once again, and it's gonna ultimately, looks like it got stuck up there in the rafters, I believe.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. That ball goes hit up so high. It's happened a couple times where they try to set that one all the way up there, but getting stuck in between what looks like the sound system and wiring.
Yeah, and the lights, it looks like it's going to be
sound.
Predney here for the serve. Williams with a low pass. Milstein out to Kennebrew. Looked like he nailed that one down, and he did. Almost looked like they thought it was out, but he is going to keep that one in. 19-17 here for the Lopes. And it's going to be your very own number 16, Colin Mosier, with your GCU serve. You're getting close to the end of this first set. Mosier with a big toss. And yeah, that's going to be out. He had way too much arm on that one. We've seen that again and again, Alex, and that can lead to some errors down the line, you know, those little mistakes that ultimately can cost you the game. We saw that a lot with women's volleyball in the fall, and we hate to see that here tonight with a lot of serving errors.
It's going to be important for GCU to keep applying the pressure and, you know, not concede the lead once they have it. Keep that 1-2 point cushion. So they have to keep working from a tie for the lead.
Predney trying to make a soccer catch there with his chest, ultimately giving GCU the point. 20-18 now. They're going to return the call, though, as Silbernagle attempted to keep that one inbounds and alive, but GCU dropping the point on that one, 20-19. Isaiah Ka now checking in for the Eagles. He will get the serve. Of course, first one to 25, best 3 out of 5. Ka, the sophomore out of Honolulu, Hawaii, the big Eagle serve. Over to Mosier. Milstein back to Kennebrew with the right side. It's going to get blocked out, though, here by Gibb in number 18's Taylor Falduti. 21-19 for GCU.
Good job, GCU, not conceding this lead, keeping the pressure on, and
absolutely
keeping that 2 point lead.
Milstein over to Anselmo. Back to Anselmo again. He's going to try again. And it looks like they're going to call that one out on Anselmo. Coach Patchell making a little bit of a discretion here. questioning the referee, but they are going to give the point to GCU, 22-19.
That's a game. That's ridiculous. You can have to.
Coach Patchell here making quite the argument, but no discretion here. Number 4, Ryan Anselmo here with the kill.
No shot. He's playing way above the net. Call the net, please. Call it on up.
Thibodeau out to Milstein. Williams with a nice tip over. Redney getting the hand on it. And Selmo calling that one out. 23-20. And Coach Patchell's ultimately going to call a timeout here for the Eagles. We'll be right back for the end of this first set.
Time. Time never stops, never slows down. We spend time on the things we love and the people who need us. The time we spend is precious, and before we know it, it's gone. But every end has the promise of a new beginning. It's time to create a better future. A new beginning awaits. Seize it. GCU's online degree program puts you first, so you can make the most of your time. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
Welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium. Close game here in the first set, 23-20. Went to a timeout, Alex, because Coach Patchell, of course, making a discretion against the referee, finding a few bad calls, as he's going to say. What do you think about the discretion here in Antelope Gymnasium?
I think he was just having a word with the referee about GCU hitting the net, maybe. A couple points that didn't go their way. I think he was telling her that she made 3 bad calls in a row and wasn't calling it consistently. Just giving GCU favorable calls. So see how that turns up. GCU up 3 right now, just having to put this one away. 2 points left.
It's going to be Cody Williams with the serve, junior out of Anthem, Arizona. Has had a tremendous second half of his season here in his junior campaign. Big serve over to Anselmo. Knocked down by Ashton King. He's had a couple of those huge hits. He's almost like that silent killer here, Alex. You know, he plays a little silent game and then out of nowhere makes those huge monumental plays. We now have match point 24-20. Set point, excuse me. Williams, big serve once again. Into the net, though. Unfortunately, you get down to that pressure play and you can't quite capitalize on the overall play. 24-21. And Zelmo with the serve for the Eagles.
It's over.
King once again here. 25-21, and that is going to do it for the first set. GCU is going to go ahead and capitalize on that victory in the first set. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us right here on GCU TV.
Founded on the belief that the entrepreneurial dream is an engine that drives innovation forward in a global marketplace, the Colangelo College of Business educates and develops values-driven business leaders. Our graduates exemplify the principles of servant leadership and entrepreneurship. GCU's strong Christian identity informs the education you receive, integrating our Christian values with the business curriculum. The college features more than 25 programs from the bachelor through the master's level, catering to traditional, evening, and online students. These programs serve a diverse set of aspiring business professionals who not only learn in the classroom, but gain real-world experience operating actual businesses. Our students also receive unique access to Jerry Colangelo's legendary experience, leadership, and connections throughout the business world. Find out more at gcu.edu/business.
And welcome back to the start of this second set here at Antelope Gymnasium for senior night. Taylor Bott alongside Alex Larson. We saw a great effort put in by the Lopes in that first set, getting that victory. And of course, Alex, we always talk about really the importance of clutching that first set victory. It really sets the tone for the entire game and really can be a game changer in an overall victory. It's really hard to come back from, losing that and having a deficit in the first set. So things are looking up for the Lopes. Things are looking good here on senior night.
It was a big win, and especially like you said, since it's senior night, it's big that they were able to grasp the first win, and really with no discrepancies, wasn't really back and forth. They were down, and they were able to storm back, and once they took the lead, never really surrendered it. So I really like how this match has started for GCU, and hopefully a good indication of how they'll finish up.
Absolutely, and of course, honoring those 4 seniors once again, Jacob Thibodeau, Matthew Kinnenbrew, Drake Silbernagel, and Michael Milstein, all recognized here for GCU on senior night. Thibodeau, a transfer out of Orange Coast College, came to GCU this year. Kinnenbrew joins the Lopes this season as well after transferring from Oneida College as an opposite hitter. Drake Silbernagel, of course, here from Glendale, Arizona, played on the ASU club volleyball team for 4 years before, of course, transferring over for grad school. And then Michael Milstein, the only senior to play at GCU all 4 of his college years. Of course, is now named one of the best setters in the MIVA conference and leads the Lopes with 920 assists this season alone. So congratulations once again to all of them on a great season here for GCU. We're going to change sides, of course, and be back here in this second set.
Tell you what, if the Lopes can win this set right here, I really like their odds. Obviously, at winning the match, but that was sweep too. If they keep the momentum going, like what I'm seeing here from these Lopes.
Absolutely, and it looks like we have Milstein, Williams, King, Silbernagel, Thibodeau, Mosher, and Kinnenbrew all back out here to start this second set. And it will be an Eagles serve. Number 6, Chandler Gibb, the sophomore out of Huntington Beach, California, with the Eagles serve.
Cool to see all the seniors on the court right now together. Silbernagel, Milstein, Kinnenbrew, and Thibodeau out there. Thibodeau getting that 11th match played thus far.
The ball coming here in our direction, but it is going to be Eagles serve once again, picking up that early point, 1-0. Mosher out to Milstein. Milstein setting up Kinnenbrew for a nice hit. Back over to the Eagles. Predney over. Milstein setting up Mosher. Back to Milstein, but it's going to be knocked down by Anselmo. Big hit there on the left side. Nice little volley action put in by both teams. Early 2-0 victory lead here for the Eagles. Mosher picking up the pass here. Williams with the left side, blocked by the Eagles. Williams will try a second time, no good for that one. King says, no thank you, let me try something new with a little left hand swinging it down the middle, picking up the first GCU point here in this second set. It's going to be Michael Milstein to serve. Over to Weiser. Predney here is going to nail it down. Nice and easy for the Eagles. 3-1.
Predney 5 kills. Leads the team with 273 hitting percentage. Above the team average of 156 so far. GCU at 400, so definitely converting much better than the Eagles so far.
King gonna try for another. And it's going to be sort of tossed over there by Mosher and King and ultimately be out. 4-1 now. Lopes needing to regain here a little bit of composure early on in the second set. The littlest of errors, as we talked about, can really slip away from you. And it's ultimately playing a full game, a full consistent game with as little errors as you can. Andrew Hammer with the hit there. Getting down the middle, 5-1, unfortunately, here for the Lopes. Anselmo continuing his serving reign here for the Eagles. Big toss for Anselmo. And that is going to be big deficit there, out and over, of course, for Anselmo. 2-5 now here at Antelope Gymnasium. A lot of serving errors tonight, Alex.
7 for GCU, only 3 for the Eagles. Stat to watch out for the rest of the night. Another one right there.
Williams, yep, with another serving error here. Getting a little too excited off the arm, off the grid there. 6-2 here, the Eagles lead. Taylor Balduty here now to serve for the Eagles.
We're down 6-2. Can't let this lead extend too much, though.
King picking up there a little late backcourt hit, 3-6. He will also take the serve for GCU. Nice little soft serve put on there by King. Milstein picking up the sidearm pass, but the contact really gets him out, kind of out of place, and puts that ball out of place a little bit too. So unfortunately losing that point, 3-7 now. It's going to be Jonathan Predney for the Eagles serve. Over to Mosier. Milstein with a pass. Out to Mosier once again. Left side hit. He's going to come nearly out of bounds for that left side hit, but he's going to get that one off. 4-7. Kinnebrew here with your GCU serve. Another side out here for the Lopes. Unfortunately, a number of serving errors here on senior night. 4-8 though. Lopes still trailing to the Eagles. It's going to be number 20, Andrew Hammer for the Eagles serve. He's going to side out as well. At least, you know, they're kind of answering back in a way, Alex, to these serving errors. We were just informed that Brian Mueller himself is here in attendance for senior night. It's over there in the right side of the court, GCU side. Mosier with a big serve. Nine to 5 here in Antelope Gymnasium. Looks like Brian Mueller has his posse over there with Athletic Director Mike Vaught also in attendance here for senior night. Williams getting huge vertical off of that hit. Nice placement, swing right through. 6-9. Drake Silvernagel now here for the serve.
Shows pretty good support that the AD comes out and supports the team on senior night. Shows how integral to the sports and athletics program at GCU they actually are.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, to recognize the seniors and to be able to come out and celebrate their accomplishments. You know, a winning season, of course, 16-10 on the season and 11-5 on the conference. You know, it's been a great year for Matt Worley, as we talked about, and all the Lopes. Williams going to answer back once again for that left side hit. Deja vu hit for him. 7-10 now. The Lopes are narrowing in on this lead, on this trailing lead that they have behind the Eagles. Michael Milstein with your GCU serve. Over to Anselmo. Little misconfusion there.
That was actually a nice little trick play there by Concordia. It looked like it had been scripted.
Matthew Kinnebrew going to pick up that point for GCU. 8-10 now, only trailing by 2. Milstein with a serve once again. And into the net, unfortunately, here for Milstein. 8-11. Coming in for the Eagles is going to be number 5, Joseph Pillen, the senior out of Long Beach, California. The fans really getting into this game now, Alex.
Another service ace, so now 10 for GCU and 5 for the Eagles. Error, I should say, service error. But the deficit cut to 2, that's good for the Lopes.
I think
hanging in there and working in there the whole time.
Williams with the serve. And a huge hit there by the Eagles. 9-12 now. GCU really unable to kind of get over this hump here and take the lead. They do something good, and then, the Eagles are really taking on this lead, stacking on the points. Thibodeau to Milstein, Milstein to Mosier. Tipped over by the Eagles. Gibb out with an attempt over to Predney, but big block here put on by GCU. That's something they needed there, Alex, to kind of narrow in. 10-2 now.
It's a big block, and it was big that it fell on the Lope side, or on the Eagles side. It's timed very well.
Ashton King with the serve. Over to Anselmo. Howell with an attempt over. GCU going to pick up that point. 11-12 now, just trailing by 1. Anselmo with a big hit, but Milstein's going to answer back. But they're going to count that one out here. 11-13. It's going to be number 14, Jonathan Predney for the Eagles serve. The junior out of Tustin, California. Thibodeau hitting the ground for the pass, answering back. Milstein out to Mosier. Over the 3-line block and down. Great play by Mosier. 12-13 here in Antelope Gymnasium. He really came alive on that play, Alex. We saw, a lot of strength out of that one. Sometimes he plays just, slightly back, slightly more timid. Kindenberg unfortunately can't carry that momentum, and he's going to serve right into the net. 13-13 now, all tied up in Antelope Gymnasium.
Got to be able to ride the momentum, the wave of momentum, though.
That's exactly right.
It's not 13-13, according to what the scoreboard said. Now 14-13. It was 14-12. Irvine before that one.
Mosier with the GCU serve. It looks like is this correct now? 14-13, Alex?
That's correct.
Just tipped over the net.
Now it's tied.
Anselmo here can't quite get that pass off.
So that's the first, you see, again, wrong. It says 15-13 the score, but it's 14-14, so the first stalemate in this set so far. GCU able to work back and tie it up.
Now it looks correct, yes. Concordia 15, your GCU Antelopes 14 in the second set. Williams with the pass over to Milstein. Silvernagel nailing it down, but Howell answers back. He'll try a second time, and he will get that one off. Sometimes you need 1 round, 2 rounds to get that one going, and Silvernagel will pick up that point for GCU, tying things up once again. 15-15. 2 very close sets here for GCU in the start of this game. Silvernagel with the serve. And that one, is going to pick up for GCU, it looks like. Passed over to the Eagles, but then they kind of...
No, I'm going to call that we're going to redo that one. They're going to reserve. Know the point. It's too bad. It would have been a huge point for the Lopes. Milstein understandably going over to talk to the far side referee, but couldn't get the call.
Silvernagel over to Gibb. Big attempt there by Predney, but big block here for GCU. Once again, scoreboard. Oh, scoreboard is correct now. 16-15. Gibb over, and that is going to be a GCU point.
Well, we'll see. I mean, tied right now. Can they get that lead?
And this is the hump that we were talking about earlier, you know, being able to carry that wave, carry that momentum, and get over, you know, just tying it up and carrying a victory here. And that is not what's going to happen. It's going to be number 18, Taylor Faludi, who's going to kill that one. Mid-court here, taking the lead 17-16 in Antelope Gymnasium. Number 4, Ryan Anselmo, senior out of Foothill Ranch, California, with the Eagle serve. Big toss over to Thibodeau. Kinnenbrew with an attempt blocked by Faludi. Kinnenbrew with a second try. Williams picking up the save. Milstein over to Kinnenbrew. Tipped over the net to Anselmo. Right side hit by Pillen. Milstein with the save. Thibodeau over to Williams. Volleying back and forth here.
Man, all these players know how big of a point this is right here. This is a big point.
Williams with the tip over. Gibb over to Mosier. Oh, and King just barely losing it off the tip of his fingers. He had the momentum going, but he was going more horizontal rather than vertical with his angle there and just getting that one into the net. Nice volley action and a great effort put on by both teams, but the Eagles are going to take that volley point 18-16. Eagles serve. Thibodeau there with the pass over to Milstein. Kinnenbrew over 3 blockers. And he is going to go ahead and get that point. Big point there to answer back to that rally there put on by both teams. 17-18. Williams here is going to serve. Williams with the serve. Milstein over to Thibodeau. He's going to set up Mosier over 2 blockers. Back out. And that is going to be a GCU point 18-18, I believe now set up. Yes, tied here 18-18. It's going to be Williams for the GCU serve. Pillen. Back to Anselmo, blocked here, 19-18. And that will force an Eagles timeout. So stay with us. An exciting game here for GCU here in Antelope Gymnasium. We'll be right back after this.
I'm a senior here at GCU and I'm studying marketing. Moving on campus is one of the best decisions ever. Being an RA has given me a lot of experience that I think I can carry on through the rest of my life. Throughout my time here at GCU, I've needed $20,000 worth of assistance, but through my on-campus position and the multiple scholarships, I've been able to earn the money each year to pay that back, so by the time I walk across the stage, I'll have no debt.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
And welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium. A second and very exciting set here for GCU. Of course, they're rallying back here from nearly being down the entire set. 19-18, of course. First one to 25 here, winning that first set. Can GCU pull it out here, Alex, in the second?
Well, let's see. I mean, they've been down the whole time. They worked to come back and tie it up and eventually grab the lead. So let's hope so. 19-18. The way they've been playing, it looks like they can hold on, get this 2-0 lead. Monumental.
Absolutely, and of course head coach Sean Patchell getting a little frustrated here with both the refs and the team here. So exciting little match we have. Cody Williams with your GCU serve. And that is going to be a big hit by Taylor Falduti right in center court there. Can't quite reach for that one. All tied up once again, really the theme of the game. kind of back and forth as we saw in the first, but a lot more tied action here in the second. They kind of can't necessarily break free from this back and forth play. And GCU will pick up a point off of that service error. It's going to be number 7, Jack Burton, the redshirt freshman out of Bolingbrook, Illinois, to check in here, and he's going to get the serve for GCU. GCU now 20-20, all tied up once again. Jack Burton, Ashton King are going to come out. Thibodeau back in, Williams back in, number 14. Jonathan Predney, the junior out of Tustin, California for the serve. Williams with a pass to Milstein, out to Mosher, blocked up there by Gibb and Howell. And it is going to be down, though, by Drake Silvernagel with a big hit there in midcourt. 21-20, narrowing in here on this victory in the second set, and that means business for a third set and ultimately a game victory. Kennebrew with the serve. Silvernagel once again, he's going to answer back, and that's going to be a big point there for GCU, forcing an Eagles timeout by Coach Sean Patchell. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Grand Canyon University's newly remodeled golf course is thriving in the heart of Phoenix, featuring over 7,200 yards of expansive tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, premium greens, and a brand new clubhouse and restaurant. Experience a University Championship golf course this summer with great rates as low as $15 available now. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
And welcome back to the ending of a very exciting second set, back and forth play, but two big plays put on by Drake Silvernagel. He's really coming alive here, Alex, in the second set.
193 kills overall in the season, only 47 errors, and the team leading 428 attack percentage. It's good to see he's coming through, a big player making big plays in big times. Just see if he can continue to do so, and a chance to give the Lopes a 3-0 win here. Got to win the second one and keep this 2-0 lead.
Absolutely. When of course they played earlier on in the season, they won 3-1. So if they can get this sweep, that'll really be good for the schedule and good for the overall series category. Drake Silvernagel, of course, with those two big plays. Kennebrew, though, making an error here. Can't have that. And that is going to bring it 22-21. It's going to be number 5, Joseph Hillen here for the Eagles. Over to Mosher. Milstein with the set, over to Mosher, over that double block. Answer back play, he's done that time and time again. Hillen couldn't quite reach for that one in the Eagles field. 23-21, Colin Mosher now with their GCU serve. Mosher with a big toss. Over to Pillen. And that is going to be out. Yes. That's something they needed here now to force this set point. And that's going to be big news. This is exactly what GCU needed, and to carry that momentum as well. Mosher here with a return GCU serve to hopefully capitalize on a 2-set victory. Eagles. Williams!
Puts it down.
Gets it down, but it might be a net violation.
No, it's over. GCU.
Absolutely.
Leads 2-0.
That's exactly what we wanted to see here at Antelope Gymnasium. Of course, 25-21 now. And such a great play put on there by Williams, and Silvernagel, of course, in those last few minutes of play. The show that's been grabbing everyone's attention at GCU, West Side Story, runs at Ethington Theater for another weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look.
This is Ashley Romantic with GCU TV. GCU's newest theatrical production, West Side Story, is opening this week at Effington Theater. So let's go inside and talk with some of the cast and crew about the show. Tell me about West Side Story.
All right. Well, if you've ever heard of Romeo and Juliet, it's that kind of classic love story between a Hispanic by the name of Maria, beautiful girl, and then Tony, who is, your typical Polish immigrant from the 1950s era. And basically they fall in love, but they kind of create a clashing of the two sides, the Hispanics and the whites, and so the gangs go at it, the Sharks and the Jets, to the point of pretty much just destroying everything that they had worked so hard to build up on both sides. So it's just kind of a tale of woe and love, and everyone should work together.
And what has the production process been like for you?
It's been stressful, but a beautiful production process. I have a wonderful cast and team to work with who've been supportive through dealing with schoolwork and balancing rehearsal and all of the different aspects that we have to deal with.
It's tough, it's rigorous, it gets in your head how professional you need to step up to be, and it's a great process. We have great leadership, great directors, great on-stage crew. It's just wonderful. Backstage crew is wonderful. The orchestra pit just is phenomenal in how well they've been doing. So the production is just wonderful and a blessing to be around.
Why should people come and see this show? What makes it unique?
I think West Side Story appeals to everyone. It has love and it has hate and it has so many relevant messages. And I think it's timeless. It's classic Broadway, but it feels so contemporary and so relevant to now.
You can come see West Side Story March 30th through April the 1st and April 7th through the 9th in Effington Theater. I hope to see you there.
West Side Story has been selling out shows. They actually had to add another show, but you're in luck. They've added that matinee performance this Saturday, April 8th. And of course, for tickets, go to gcu.edu/west. That's gcu.edu/west. And of course, nothing but good things to hear from West Side Story, and really everything that they put on in Effington Theater. I saw a show last semester, and it was really good and really sold out then too. So a lot of their productions really do a great job and bring a large crowd. But the action, of course, right back here in Antelope Gymnasium. It's been a very exciting game. Alex, what's it going to take here to pull out this victory now in the third set?
Just going to limit the errors. Concordia Irvine pretty much double the Lopes, 11, and the Lopes only have 5. 415 attack percentage compared to 216 GCU and Irvine respectively. So it's just going to come down to who doesn't make mistakes and who plays the game they know how to play the most. GCU has really played better than they have. I've seen them play for a while. I mean, it's consistent, and they've really just been sticking to fundamentals, and that's what it's been about en route to 2-0 lead. Hoping to get that 3-0 win here. You start the third set.
Absolutely. It's been important here that GCU makes these, a clean game necessarily and reduces errors, and they've done a good job. We've seen, of course, some serving errors, but they've really minimized those and come back from them, and it's been a good game, and we've seen a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy from the Los, and of course, being senior night, the crowd's really feeding off of that as well. So overall, great start here, and we hope they can finish it off in this third set. Milstein with the serve.
Well, that'll be how they start. Of course, Irvine's gotten the points in the first two, so.
It's going to be Chandler Gibb here for the Eagles. Kinnebrew here with the kill. The ball necessarily over to us here. Coach Patchell here with another discretion. 1-1 early on in this third set. Really putting in some discretion. Williams here with the serve, and that is going to be another error there for him.
It's net violations. Eagles coach doesn't like, saying the judge closest to us has missed 4 net violations on the Lopes.
That was a service error by Joseph Fillen. GCU picking up that point. 2-2 now for the Lopes, all tied up here. The theme we've seen really all night. King with the serve. Knocked down by number 7, Hunter Howell. 3-2.
Howell's 4th kill.
This has been a theme, though, for the Eagles as they get out early and often. The GCU tends to answer back. And just like that, Silvernagel must have heard me talking because he answers back all right with that consistent middle hit there right into center court. 3-3 now, all tied up once again. Side out once again. Another service error. It's going to be number 14, Jonathan Penny, for the serve. Mosier with the pass over to Milstein. Williams coming through here. Almost a faded there. Kill for him, coming with a floater in, almost basketball style. He's going to pick up that. 4-4 now. Staying with this consistent tied game. Brew, back over to the Eagles. Thibodeau over to Milstein. Williams getting it in just nicely over the line, over the net here. 5-4. GCU finally taking a lead, finally taking some action here.
It's just going to have an impact over the mental game for GCU. It's the first time they've had the lead in the early stages of the set. So it'll be big with the psyche.
Over to Milstein, passed out to Williams. He'll try again. And it looked like that was just about out, but he got that one in just nicely. 6-4 here. Williams doing a fantastic job, playing very consistently, brings so much strength as we talked about. Of course, just a junior out of Anthem, Arizona. So we'll have him around for a little bit longer. Mosier here with the serve over to Anselmo. And he is going to get that out, so great point here, put on, service ace by Mosier. 7-4 here, GCU putting on the lead, knowing they want to end this game.
Well,
absolutely nice that we have these seniors playing here, have all of them out there once again. Of course, Alex, senior night, we want to congratulate those seniors and all of their families and everything they've contributed to GCU athletics and GCU men's volleyball. Big 3-person block there by Williams.
A little uncharacteristic of the Lopes. I mean, completely well-rounded. They have not faltered at all, and usually you see first or second set them slow down. We haven't seen that once. And again, I mean, Silvernagel coming through there. It's the whole team, and it's consistent. I mean, they're not getting too content with the lead they have, and they just keep plugging away. And you know, I think we saw in the beginning or the middle of the season when they would get comfortable, you saw the other teams would kind of slip back in and win a set or two there and kind of extend the whole match overall. But
absolutely.
GCU doing a great job playing this one all the way through. They haven't taken anything off once.
In Antelope Gymnasium in this third set. Eagles serve. Big serve here. And it's continuing these service errors. We can't talk about it really enough. back and forth by both teams. Who has more now, Alex?
So it's still 15 for GCU, only 10 for the Eagles. It's attacking errors. It's really service error right there, but it's attacking errors. It's really been the thorn in the foot for this Eagles squad. 11, only 6 for the Lopes.
Chandler Gibb with the serve. Milstein out to Kinnebrew. Right down the middle in our direction. The Eagles not quite sure how to answer back to that one, looking at each other with astonishment. Great play put on there by the Lopes. It'll be the Lopes serve. 10-7 now. Lopes with a lead that we haven't necessarily seen early on into these sets.
No, and they're starting to pull away too.
Absolutely. Great play here. You can see the energy accumulating between the team, between the seniors, and feeding off the crowd as well. We have a great crowd out here for senior night. And that will be side out. Ashton King will serve for GCU. Number 20, Andrew Hammer will check back in for the Eagles. To 8 here, 12 to 8, excuse me. GCU pulling away.
Just keep extending the lead. It's point after point, and they haven't let the Eagles respond to their points.
And that's what we wanted to see from them in the first 2 sets, because we had talked about that. They would do something. Great play here by Anselmo, right to the feet of GCU here, picking up that point. But as I was saying, we didn't necessarily see that in the first few sets as we had wanted to, and as we had hoped they would do something good and then, make a mistake kind of back and forth. So good to see them really taking a stand here in this third set. Milstein over to Silvernagel. He'll hit right into the net though, unfortunately. Number 7, Hunter Howell with the Eagles serve. Silvernagel over to Hammer. GCU picking up this point now. 13 to 10. Kinnebrew with your GCU serve. Loving the effort I'm seeing by GCU. They're trying to capitalize on a victory, make this a very clean 3-0 sweep over the Eagles. Murphy out to Anselmo. Milstein picking up his glasses falling off on court. Williams over the net to Murphy to Gibb. (13-11) here in Antelope Gymnasium.
Still 2, so that lead is decently comfortable for the Lopes. 12 away.
Yep, that's Jonathan Predney.
Call that one in. That was beautiful execution.
It's going to be a check in by Isaiah Kaw for the Eagles. Phone Mosher here for your GCU serve. 14-11. They said that lead is comfortable and just enough room here.
Especially with the serving advantage right now.
Kinnebrew picking up a big hit. Drake Silvernagel really trying to tip that one in nicely, and he saw the open space, saw the gap there, but that was just out of bounds, unfortunately, but made a great attempt there for him. It's going to be number 4, Ryan Anselmo here for the Eagles serve.
Had the right idea, just couldn't keep it in.
Milstein. Williams here, doing a nice job. He's had a really good game this evening. 8 kills, That's 9 now for Williams. He leads. Well, he ties now here with Kinnenbrew on the team. Silbernagel with your GCU serve. A little too much power on that one. That'll be side out for the Eagles. 15-13 here. Can't let the Eagles get too comfortable, too close to us as we're getting into the last 10 points of this set. Taylor foul duty here with the Eagles serve. 15-13. 15-14, excuse me, our score has been a little off all evening. Mosher, Milstein, King over to Anselmo. Out to Hammer here. Mosher, Milstein, setting up Williams for a hit.
They're going to get it. Hard fought point. Big point, too.
Yeah, they attempted to really keep that one in play, but it kind of hit dead when it hit the body there, losing the ball momentum. So great play there, great action by Williams. Milstein with the serve over to Hammer. Bellinger here attempted to make that kill, but Mosher will attempt to block, and that will be Ballinger here for your Eagles serve.
They evened it out. Irvine gets the serving advantage here now.
Not necessarily what we wanted to see. We saw them attempting to pull away here with a lead. They just have to keep their composure. Milstein back to Williams.
That falls on the right side right there, I'll tell you what. Get 50-50 balls like that, you want them to fall on the opposition side, and that's exactly what's happened.
Williams putting in some effort here. Working the game with the serve over to Anselmo. Anselmo back over. And Milstein couldn't quite get that one up off the arms. He'll pass that one back into the wall. Still tied up now. Hammer here with your Eagles serve. Hammer
tied up.
Thibodeau.
GCU is going to have to keep playing the way they've been playing.
Yeah. That'll be a good point. That'll be the lead they need to get to continue this momentum here.
I mean, it's like just because the pressure is on right now, GCU can't change anything.
Absolutely.
It's the mark of a good team.
Redshirt sophomore Jack Burton checking back in for your serve. Over to Hammer. Out to Mosher. Milstein setting up. Kinnenbrew over and down! The kill we needed to see. From Kinnenbrew over to Murphy. He couldn't quite get to it just fast enough. 19-17 now. Getting closer to a 25-point game and a 3-series sweep here over the Eagles. Jack Burton now to serve once again. Hammer over to Anselmo. Anselmo here with the left side hit. GCU picking up that one off the air. 2017 here in Antelope Gymnasium. That will force an Eagles timeout. And we will be right back for the end of this game here, right here on GCU.
Time never stops, never slows down. We spend time on the things we love and the people who need us. The time we spend is precious. And before we know it, it's gone. But every end has the promise of a new beginning. It's time to create a better future. A new beginning awaits. Seize it. GCU's online degree program puts you first, so you can make the most of your time. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
Welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium. Lopes leading the Eagles 20-17 here on senior night. It's been a great game. We were a little weary there, Alex, for a few minutes. They couldn't quite get over that hump, couldn't quite take the lead, but now they have, and now it's quite comfortable, and we're hoping to see these last 5 points go down easily and get this three-set sweep here for the Lopes.
Yeah, well, it's going to be crucial at GCU not let up. 3-point lead, you know, they say 5 points, the win's within sight. Nice little sweep before the playoffs. A formidable team, respectable team. But you just can't think that way. You can't take the foot off the gas pedal.
Absolutely. Jack Burton here with your serve. Over to Murphy. Williams picking up the pass, setting up Milstein. Kindenbrew with the tip in. Recovered by the Eagles. Out to Anselmo. Blocked up by Mosher. He'll pass it out. Milstein over to Kindenbrew and down. Very nice play there by the Lopes. Eagles putting in a back and forth effort, trying to keep it alive, but GCU will out-muscle and out-hustle the Eagles here. 21-17, narrowing down on a victory. Side out Lopes here.
18th service error.
That is a lot.
Yeah, and still, I mean, obviously up 2 sets to none right now, looking for the sweep and still a win. That's a big advantage over the opposition and a bad statistic and crucial one, and still winning. Says something about the other performers for this Lopes team.
Absolutely. Silvernagle, Milstein, Williams coming in the middle. Just tipping over the net. Williams has had that consistent arm all night long, and he's proven himself right here. 22-18, forcing another Eagles timeout in the down stretch of this game. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey GCU sports fans, make sure to support the arts and come see West Side Story in Effington Theater April 7th through the 9th. It's a rivalry you don't want to miss.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to Antelope Gymnasium on senior night. This is going to be a victory for the books for the seniors if they can get this 3-set sweep here. 22-18 looks like it just might happen.
Yeah, we don't want to speak too soon. Of course, a lot can happen with a 3-point span of victory. However, the way the Lopes have been playing, it indicates that they are going to get this very quick and easy 3-set victory and a tune-up before them IVA playoffs, which start the 15th of April. The quarterfinals start then. But GCU, I've really been impressed and like what I've seen from them. How about 12 kills from Cody Williams and Matthew Kindenbrew?
Absolutely. They've come together right when they needed to and done a really fantastic job this evening. 22-19 here. It's going to be Fred Nee here to serve for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're going to call it in right at the judge. She probably couldn't even see that one because he was looking away trying to avoid the ball, but that's why you have a whole crew.
That's right. Mosher will pick up that point, and he will be up to serve now, 23-19. Unfortunately, right into the net. We can't have those service errors.
20.
Unbelievable cover there, and to still hopefully pull out a victory after all of this.
Well, you'd hope so, and that's the way it's looking so far, but 2 points left, 23-20, you got to seal it.
And that will force a set point, a match point, a game point, everything now 24-20. Looks like GCU is going to capitalize here on a sweep, hopefully. Lopes fans are on their feet, and Craig Silvernagle, the senior from ASU, will go ahead and get that serve here. Michael Milstein coming out of the game. Over here. Eagles over to Mosher.
What an effort. What an effort in there near the boards.
Absolutely, that's how it's done, Lopes fans. A clean and easy victory put on over the Eagles, winning this victory 3-0 in Antelope Gymnasium on senior night. What an incredible play. What an incredible group of athletes. And a great season for the Lopes. 25-20 in that third set. Alex, any last thoughts on tonight's game?
I could just say that absolutely fun season for GCU men's volleyball this season. I mean, what a finish. What a presentation they've given the fans on senior night, for them just as much as the supporters all season, and just a performance to come out and shut out a formidable team like this. It'll be a nice tune-up for the playoffs, that's for sure, Taylor.
Absolutely, and once again, we want to congratulate and thank Jacob Thibodeau, Matthew Kinbrew, Drake Silvernagel, and Michael Milstein for a job well done here for GCU and all of Grand Canyon University Athletics and men's volleyball. Lopes volleyball is back for some postseason play on April 15th, so be sure to keep on lookout for further information, game times, and opponents at gculopes.com. It's been a great season. We thank you all for watching and tuning in, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Congratulations on a senior night sweep 3-0 here at Antelope Gymnasium. This has been Taylor Bond alongside Alex Larson. We want to thank Krista, JP, all of our crew here tonight. Have a great night and go Lopes.